when this male ISIS terrorist, who I've witnessed engaged in chemical stench manufacturing, human dismemberment, and violent offenses inside of 1509 S Street Northwest, when he entered again into 1509 S Street Northwest, entering from the basement door facing S Street, this door right there underneath the stoop, boom, 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 like a herd of elephants, yelling on the phone with a so-called to be believed Thelma Hogue, female Afro-American, on the phone having a long conversation. He went straight to the kitchen, stormed around, and then went down back to the basement, exited that way, went to his car, and there he is still on the property. When he first entered into 1509 S Street Northwest, Washington, D.C., I was hit with chemical fumes. I went to see who was in here thundering like a third herd of elephants and yelling to an African-American woman on the phone. That's all you could hear. At that point in time, I had to race to the bathroom from chemical fumes, and I was stuck on the toilet, unable to see who was here, who was pounding, who was looking at the door in the kitchen, who was hollering in this house. At that point in time, I am to say, and I can, on the internet, I have been hit with so much chemical fumes persistently. My stool is jet black, like a barbecue coal. Once I was done gushing out pee poo from a chemical fume after he entered into this house, which I walked into the chemical fume when I went to my extra room to go to my door to see who was here. I did not feel the chemical fume while I was in my main room. All right, we've made that clear how these fumes work. This man, just like when Thelma Hogue was in this property, mysteriously was here with the chemical fume. I raced to the bathroom. When I was done pee-pooing, and my pee and my poo, was jet black like a barbecue pit, I then witnessed this man hanging out in the front. He's a terrorist, he's not a man. And hanging out by that truck, still on the phone with a perceived to believed Thelma Hogue. Both individuals you could hear through the closed door hollering on the phone. He hangs out. The entire time he never let go of his cell phone, just clutching and hanging on to that cell phone. About 10 passerbyers went by back and forth. Everybody got a cell phone. Everybody looking up and smiling at him. Okay, he then proceeds to cut down city property trees and just hack and attack and rampage the front yard, which we are filming today. All right, but when he's here, after he's been in the basement, there's no more massive major chemical manufacturer stench coming from here. I noticed that. And the burning, there was those two chemical smells. One was the manufactured, the other one's that burning stench, which I can ID when this man is here, when Thelma Hogue was physically here, who I believe he was on the phone with today, who claims to be the owner of this house. We have yet to see in court who owns this house. I don't believe ISIS wants to go to court. Nonetheless, that burning stench is always here. That man is always here with the chemical manufacturer stenches that I'm never allowed to talk about. That burning stench is also going on in my bathroom again, along with all the other chemical stenches. And the dead body stenches that go from floor 3 to the bathroom. So bad, in a threshold of stench level, it's 4 out of 1 through 5. And who is here? Let's see if he calls Thelma Hogue. I'll keep filming him.